So, they're all, to me, all these myths in the course of most religions. There are angels. Now, no one ever did the anatomy of an angel. Do they have red blood cells, or are their blood cells transparent? What do they eat? Do their fingernails grow? Would they ever lose a feather? We don't know much about these. Do they brush their teeth? We don't know much about these angels. And I think many people would conclude that they are fictions. And there are other fictions inside modern culture and ancient culture, some of which we draw from the ancient culture. Fairies, maybe amongst them, leprechauns, and some would say the self. It's the self, the soul, is another fiction. Does that mean we don't have souls? I think it probably does mean we don't have souls. It's something that doesn't exist, so you can't have it. But we are people. We do have a morality. We have something we stand for, something we go for, something we believe in, and things we feel. They just aren't always the same, that's all. The soul is supposed to be the same all the time. And I'm not sure there is such a thing. And then it's supposed to endure after we're gone. And where and what is it like? I mean, if we're reborn as a turtle, how is the soul expressing itself? It's difficult. It's a difficult concept. So let's do a little meditation today, a little soulless meditation. Let us not try to access that eternal and internal thing that never changes. Instead, let us lie there as though we're watching a travel newsreel. Watch the changes, not the sameness that we sometimes seek, but the changes that are inevitable and omnipresent. So I ask you to lie there for a minute, close your eyes. And this is the hard part. Actually try to tune in to the many thoughts and impulses and impressions that are zipping through your brain. There's a form of meditation called Vipassana, a very good type, where you pay attention to your sensations. You go through your whole body from the tip of your toe all the way up to the top of your head and scan it for sensations. It's a nice thing to do because it rids your mind of everything else. And maybe that's a good way to start. So let's start down, place the back of your toes down. It would be the sole of your feet, but instead it's the place where your toes flex. A little space underneath your toes, like the inside of the elbows of your toes. And if you pay attention right there, it's very tender tissue because it very rarely touches the ground or the shoe. But get down there and see if you feel anything. Maybe it's just the air you feel, and it feels good. And envelop your whole feet in this sensation, in this quest for sensation, and your ankles, your calves, your thighs, all the way up, back of the knees, midsection, all the way up to your navel. What do you feel? Feeling anything? Go up further, up to the chest, past the nipples, the collarbone, out to your hands, along the insides of your arms, and back up on the outsides of your arms, all the way to your neck. Surround, support, submerge your whole neck in your quest for sensations. And then your head, your face, sensitive places where your nose meets your face, your lips, your eyes, and those funny looking ears, the back of your head, all the way up, zooping up to the top of your head. Now I'm going to be quiet for a minute and you go back down on your own. Go back down towards the little spaces between your toes and your feet. Slowly, start at the top of the head. It's kind of a subtle meditation because it's unspoken, but what happens when you're searching for sensations is that all the different parts of your body tend to relax. It's as though the systems of sensation and movement are opposite each other. And when you're really focusing on sensation, the muscles that move you fall into temporary disrepair. Your mind is something like a trampoline, and when you put pressure on it, it bounces back. Now, make an analogy. Let your mind be like a trampoline where they loosen the cords that attach it to its frame. And little by little, the trampoline descends towards the ground below it. And instead of being a bouncy thing, it's just a thing. Let your mind go down to that still point where it's you are just a thing, a live thing. There are creatures like mollusks that have no brain. What you're doing now is not like someone that has no brain, someone who's letting their brain lie fallow. And like a field, it grows fertile that way. Now, keep doing it as long as you like. I hope you like. I'll see you next week. Bye.